reminds me of that saying, because you never know if, like, the hand that you cut off might be attached to the butt you gotta kiss later on.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I probably for it. I'm just playing. Well, we're back again. Your girl Marco Beyond, the Pink Link Show, and I have a guest with me, 60 Day CEO Shakila Hamilton in the booth.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So we got to get into some of her business, about her business.
Let's do it. Let's go down the rabbit hole.
Where you from, girl? Are you from Georgia? Are you a peach or not?
I am not. I'm a Southern girl, but I'm not a Georgia peach.
Well, how long you been out here?
5, going on 6 years.
Well, you are a peach. Anybody out here over 5 years, I say they're a peach. Now, I don't know what the for real ATLians are gonna say about that, but I get them honorary peaches because I've been out here over 10 years.
Oh yeah,
I think I can do that because I'm a peach.
Yeah, you fully acquainted now. I'm here, but like I'm not a Falcons fan, so I don't know if I could be a peach. I'm not. I don't know if I could be a peach.
Black and yellow.
I can't rock with the Falcons. I'm sorry. I'm a Louisiana girl. I'm not allowed to.
Wow.
See, there we go. Yes. A little bit south of it, so a small town called Thibodeau.
So Louisiana, people.
Yes, but it's 45 minutes. Everybody's like, that's south of New Orleans. Yes, 45 minutes south of New Orleans. I am at the bottom of the boot in the swamps.
Lord,
right.
girl.
Right.
When you say the swamps, I thought it was alligators, and we went to something got there.
Yeah. I got all that.
So how was that growing up out there in Louisiana, the swamps and stuff like that? How was your environment?
Small town life I love it. I'm a country girl, and you will never ever take that out of me. But I needed more. That's why I came to Georgia. I needed bigger. Like I'm from a town where everybody literally knows it. Like you see it on TV, like everybody knows. No, yeah. You go to the grocery store, they'll be able to say, "I see your mom at church, son."
Oh yeah, I definitely hear the crawfish in her voice.
Yeah,
I fight it. See, so we on the air, so I'm trying to be politically, I'm trying to be correct in my grammar and stuff. But when I relax some, it's gonna come in. But like, what she said?
See, I gave up on it. I'm from Mississippi. People like, where you from?
Yeah,
I caught it. Yeah, I can't help it. I tried.
You can't fight that Mississippi. It's in there deep.
It's in there.
It's in there deep. I can hear it. Tough, but
content twang. Girl. So you decided to move out here and do business. Did you start the business in Louisiana, or was it something that, arrived from just being out here?
So it came from being out here. Now, I always was a business
It's that Atlanta bug. It's just bait you.
Yeah, but like that's why I needed, like I said, I needed to be a small fish in a big pond. Like I needed an ocean to grow into. So that's why like Louisiana's it was too slow, it was too laid back. I needed something bigger and better, and I needed that push and that drive. And being around all this black excellence,
tell me,
especially black women excellence, it's like there's nothing else like it in the United States. And so yeah, I love it out here, but I just needed that push, I needed that drive, and I wanted to me starting a business honestly came from, and it's gonna sound crazy, me wanting more stability. No. And that's crazy because entrepreneurship, there's no such thing as stability in it.
True, but at the same time, stability in entrepreneurship meaning more legacy to build for a foundation for your family, for myself. That's what that means for me. So because a job is just not stable, it leads you to believe it's stability, but baby, you can lose a job any day. COVID taught a lot of people that.
And they make you know that you're very replaceable.
Exactly.
Like they don't hold back on that. So like my undergraduate degree actually is in theater performance.
Theater performance.
Yes. So,
and where do you take that up at?
LSU.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So I graduated from LSU with a BA in theater performance, and originally came out here because I was gonna go to Atlanta and be an actress.
Right.
But not you laughed at me.
Yeah, it's the way you said like actress.
Yeah, I'm going. Lights, camera, action. Let's do it. I'm going to take over.
Right.
And then bills showed up, and so it was like I can go to these auditions and do all of it for free. Or I can go to work. And I'm one of those people who I will take a risk. I will take a chance. I will do all the things, but I only step on solid ground.
Yes.
So I take very calculated risks. So it was like, all right, I want to do these things, but I need to make sure I have X, Y, Z in place. And so I, got into making sure I had a good job, but something in me never really wanted to work for other people. I always knew that I had the capacity and not just to lead, but to grow and to build and to scale. And so I just always wanted something that was my own that I could pass down. And I wanted to be able to control my time. I wanted to be able to control my resources, my everything. I wanted the lights, the glam, the fashion, the everything built off of my back, not off of somebody else's name.
I love that. So how long have you been just building this foundation of business for yourself? How long has that journey been for you?
The full journey has been about 8 years. 8 years when I really realized, okay, I've been walking down the wrong funnel, chasing down the wrong hole, thinking the wrong things. Like, entrepreneurship is actually who I am, and I've embraced it and I've accepted it. So about 8 years that I have fully been like, okay, on this path.
So mentally and financially, how has that journey been for you? Because you differentiate working for yourself financially and mentally compared to working for someone else.
Oh, okay. So ups and downs on both ends. Okay. Like, so my last job before I stepped out on my own, I was a branch manager at Hertz, and so I was salaried. I had a little bit of time freedom. It was all of those things, but so financially I was doing well, but I had a cap. This is what I make.
A cap.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I had a cap. Like, this is what you make. You can bonus more, maybe, but then every 3 months they change the bonus structures to make it harder for you to try to get extra money. So I'm like, y'all don't want me to win.
Right. And y'all trying to just keep me in this box.
Yeah, y'all, I'm trying to grow, and every time we figure out how to work the system, y'all change it on us. I'm like, okay, I see what you're doing. And then I was building my credit repair business at the time while I was working my 9 to 5. And so I would be in between meetings at work, going to the car, doing consultations and things like that. So financially, it has definitely been a change from going to knowing what my paycheck was going to be to having to hustle for it. You eat what you kill. And so it's all right, I got a trip coming up. Let me go a little harder with the marketing, go a little harder with the grind, and I'm up late at night trying to chase down people to make sure, as opposed to when things are all right, I'm like, oh, I'll call it back tomorrow.
Right.
So now it's you hustle a little different when you know you have to. Mentally, it takes more discipline to be on your own. Yes. Because like I said, I was salary, so my check was going to be my check regardless of if mentally I had it today or not. I had employees, so, if I had days where I could call out and still get paid when you work for somebody else. When you're an entrepreneur, if you don't show up, there's no paycheck. Yeah, so it's there are no sick days. Baby, you got to work it out. You got to figure it out.
Until you're able to have that money where you're working in your sleep and it just continues to, go.
That's a build.
Yeah.
That's a build. Because even once I hit the point where I was I'm waking up to daily deposits. You also spending daily, so it's right. You gotta watch. You still gotta watch that. So yeah, it takes time, but it's more than worth that grind.
Yes. So if there's something that you could have done differently when starting your business, what would they have been?
When starting my business, if I could have done something differently, I definitely would have had more systems in place. Because towards the end of my business, I started to get certain automations that made I don't have to work 8 hours today. I could get away with working 3 and get just as much done. Right. So I think a lot of entrepreneurs, what I'm finding now in my space, helping people build their businesses, they don't have proper systems.
When you speak of systems, what is that for people who are, they may be looking to get into entrepreneurship, but they like systems? What systems you talking about?
I'm talking about anything that would help your business flow effortlessly. Certain things that okay, if this person books a consultation, what happens next?
Right.
You're not sitting there going, okay, well, let me figure it. Okay, I got to do this. No, there's a flow. Every time we do this, it operates in these steps. These are my systems, and some of the stuff is automated, so I don't have to do it. You book a consultation, you automatically get an email back. You automatically, once you make a payment, you automatically receive a text message, and then you go into certain funnels and flows that you think is me texting you, it's not.
Right.
You think I'm following up, it's not. I don't have to worry about that. Certain things are just done.
Makes life easier.
Oh yeah, it allows you to scale, because if I have to chase every client one-on-one all day, every day, I'm working more than I would at a 9 to 5. At that point, it's not worth it.
Right, exactly.
You're
not getting paid for every call you're trying to take because someone wants to do business with you. So.
Your day only got 24 hours in it. Hopefully you sleeping 8. So, with the other 16, what really are we doing? You got to squeeze family time in that. You know, you got to squeeze your personal life. So it's like you got to figure out how to make that time work to your advantage. You have to have the proper systems. If your business relies on you to be the one doing everything all day, your business is not a business. It's a cell. It's the jail cell. I need to build a business that I can train someone to take my position and I can walk away and still get paid to walk away.
Woo! Tell me about it. I'll be wondering, how would I do that doing the show or a podcast?
That's the hard thing, because at that point, you are your business.
I love doing it.
Right. Yeah, for you, that's different.
But you got to still find something that can pay you when you ain't there.
Yeah, I believe in Wi-Fi money. I like businesses that I don't have to be there to get paid to do it. Or I can work it from anywhere.
Right.
Like I said, my credit repair business, I can be, as long as I got Wi-Fi and I got hotspot on my phone, so I could take my, I could, anywhere in the country, get certain VPNs, things like that, I can take it out the country and still get paid to be there.
I love that. Y'all, she's here today, and y'all definitely gonna have to tap in with how to do what she's doing.
Oh, I got you.
So we're gonna take a ice breaker.
Okay.
And we're gonna do the word of the day, y'all. And look, it's funny because can I even say the word? I call myself pregnant, but the word of the day is quiddity. Quiddity.
What?
I'm sorry. What?
Spell it.
I'm gonna spell it. Quiddity. Quiddity. I'm like, maybe I should choose another one, but I was like, no, I'm not, because this is why we do it.
Right.
We trying to learn a new word. We trying to pronounce it right. We trying to expand our horizons and our vocabulary as a family. So we're gonna go for it and do quiddity. And so what that means is the inherent nature or essence of someone or something. So how we gonna use it in a sentence?
You want to use it in a sentence?
Yes.
All right. Quiddity. Give the definition one more time. I think I had it, but I want to make sure I'm not sounding crazy.
The inherent nature or essence of someone or something.
The quiddity that I get from you is that you are a strong and resilient woman.
Oh, I love that sentence, girl. Okay, let me try to use it in a sentence. Okay, so the quiddity of this atmosphere, I don't know, is just amazing.
Okay.
Yes.
That's a tough one. That's a tough
people,
one.
Someone, can we do people?
Yeah.
Well, that was the word of the day, so I hope you all, got something from that. Maybe use it in your language today, but like the quiddity.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you go look up the definition again. So we gotta move on down because 60-Day CEO, I know you offer a course. So what would someone who's aspiring to go into business receive when purchasing this course that you have?
Gotcha. So the 60-Day CEO, it's actually a 3-part bundle. It is a community, a course, and a workbook, all for free.
Wow.
So,
community, say that again. You got
community, a course, and a workbook. Well, the only thing that I would say you have to pay for is the workbook because it's a physical book that you would get. But so the premises of the 60-Day CEO, like I said, is to help you go from idea to income, from concepts to commerce in 60 days or less. So the 60-Day CEO is a community that you can join for free. And you can find accountability partners, you can ask questions and get live feedback. And then in there, I will have courses and video modules and things that'll walk you through what you can do every day for 60 days to build a business. From like day 3 might be, all right, let's help you find your niche. Let's help you figure out what lane to even go into, compared to day 33 might say, all right, now these are some marketing strategies. Today, you need to make sure that you are doing XYZ. Helping you structure the LLC, because some people don't know how to register their LLC. Some people don't know how to properly register the business in general. So like, do you have a toll-free number? Do you have a business bank account? Do you have an EIN? All those things. And it's telling you step by step how to do that, how to get business credit, how to build all of those things in the courses and modules and community. And then if you still are stuck, like I said, you have that community that you're in there asking questions and getting live feedback in.
I love that. And you're so right. I'm glad that you're doing it, because when I first trying to start an LLC, someone was trying to charge me big bag.
Listen.
So if you're not getting the right, mentorship and direction, you'll be out there paying for this, paying for that, and then overspending when you could just come to 60-Day CEO.
Amen. Like, no knock to the people who do it, because for some people that's their hustle. They'll help you build your business and they'll charge you a fee. But I had a friend of mine who was like, yeah, I'm finna pay I found this service online and they're gonna charge me $200 to I think it was like $200 or $300 or something like that to get their LLC going. I was like, it's only $100 to do. You're gonna pay $200 extra.
Right. You can just do that
for them
on
to follow
the
the
website.
Right. I was like, here's the link. Call me, FaceTime me. I'm gonna walk you through it. Yeah. But like I said, some people that's they hustle because some people just don't want. Like, I don't want to do it. I'd rather just pay for somebody to handle that for me. But in the beginning of your business, your finances, your resources is everything. That's the cash flow of your business is the lifeblood of your business. Let's preserve as much of that as possible. So if there's something that I can teach you to do yourself, let's do it ourselves if we don't have to pay absorbent fees to unnecessarily. You know what I mean?
Right. I love that. And you may want to start another one, so it's good to learn. Because I've had, I don't know how many LLCs.
Yeah, I have 6 LLCs.
I know how to do it myself. Right. But imagine each time I wanted to create one, I had to pay out $200 or $300.
Yeah, no.
So, it's good to just learn how to do the things yourself as well.
Right. A lot of people don't know too. If you name your LLC a certain way, class it a certain way, and structure it a certain way, you can put multiple businesses under that LLC. So you don't have to every time you get a new idea start over.
Well, that was new for me.
Like my credit repair business is called King Carter Financials.
Okay.
There's no credit repair anywhere in the title.
So I can go add more names to this LLC that I have already.
Yeah, you can do
the pink link, like the pink link show and all that.
You can do what's called a DBA.
Okay.
Doing business.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
And then basically what you're saying is anything that is named as this, and this can still file under the pink link. And so the bank will be able to accept check if you have if somebody want to make a check out to a different business, as long as it's filed as a DBA, your bank can still accept checks. So that you don't have to get a whole new bank account. Now, in certain cases, I always suggest separating the bank accounts for tax purposes and things like that. But if it falls under the same realm, like I said, for me, my King Carter Financials, I can do anything financially under that. So it doesn't have to just be my credit repair business. I can, do life insurance, or I can do anything that I feel like gives financial consultation under that umbrella. And I structured it that way on purpose.
I love that. Someone said they need help with one. So definitely tap in.
Hit me up.
I don't know why it's just on me. I thought it was
No, you're fine. At Shaquilla.Mariah on Instagram.
Yes.
DM me and we'll work. I got you.
So we're gonna get back to some personal stuff. Again, we're talking business and personal. We get all up in your business on the pink.
It's all right. Let's do it. I'm ready.
So, growing up, did you see yourself doing business, or what was that childhood dream that you had, Shaquilla?
I want to say yes. The thing is, I didn't know. I didn't realize it. I just always thought I was a hustler, and I just always thought I liked money. And I got a job at 15 because I wanted to. And that was the only place in town that let you. Everybody else had to be 16 to work, but Wendy's let you be 15. So I was like, I'm going to get a job. But my mom would say that even down to when I was like a kid. Remember the popsicle sticks? They used to get the thick popsicle sticks, and I used to save all the popsicle sticks and then color them and hot glue them together. And I used to take it to church and try to sell it to. Mom was like, don't nobody want to buy nothing that you done licked on. I'm not used to put that.
You were just trying to get your
I was just trying to hustle. Like my mom would buy she would buy the thing of Debbie pies, and I would take it to school and I would sell them. So she would come home like, I know I just bought snacks. Where all the snacks went? I'm taking it to school. I'm flipping it.
I know. That was me.
What kind of kid?
I'm making I'm doing what I gotta do. Y'all need what done? I'm charging people to get their homework done. I'm getting I always had that. And I just thought it was like a hustler mentality. I just thought, oh yeah, I like money. I always want to grow up. But then I realized, no, I have this innate urge and this gift of building a business and something bigger than myself, and just taking finances. And I always have this big dream, and it's still a goal of mine to be able to retire my family.
Amen.
I have this dream that I pull up for Christmas and everybody get car keys for Christmas.
Yes, and it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Girl, I'm rooting for that vision.
It's coming.
It speaks volumes about your heart. Because it's not that's the thing. Also, when you're in business, it's bigger than you for serving, the community, others, and helping them with things that you've, grasped and, had experience in, and then to be able to bless others, like your family, people who are in need. Business is so much bigger than just the book in itself too. The book helps you to just make everyone's life better. As
much as it's gonna sound cliche, if you're in business for the money, you're in business for the wrong reasons. Now you may choose a certain business because it may be more lucrative than another one, but If you're in business solely for the money, you're not gonna make it, because your business is not gonna always make money.
Right.
It's not gonna make money in the beginning. You're gonna have ebbs and flows, and you're gonna want to give up because the minute it's not doing what you wanted to do. You know, it's almost like a relationship. If I only like you because you look good, if I'm only with you because you look good, what happens when you don't look good no more?
Because sometimes your behavior can make you ugly.
Right. And now I just don't want you because dang, you used to be cute and you done gained 40 pounds.
Right.
Ooh, we ain't gonna work no more.
Like
so
you ain't as sweet as you was when
right.
You know?
So certain things like that, you know, if you're only with somebody because they have money, what happens when they down? Is the relationship over? So you got to look at your business like that. I can't only be in this because of the funds. I'm in this because of my purpose, my passion. And for me, even more than my passion is business in general. But even more than that, is you have to know what your why is. And my why definitely is my loved ones. I definitely, you know, whether you're a friend of mine, we're in a relationship, you're my family member, like my whole purpose of almost every day is to make sure that I'm able to take care of the people that I love.
Wow, I love that. And I would say my why while we on that, it's bigger than me. It's my granny who's 82. You know, being able to give her things that she wasn't able to obtain.
Right.
My dad, retire him and stuff. You know, my children, and then just losing my mom at a young age in 06, and my sister who passed before 20. It's like, okay, my sister wasn't able to live out her dream. My mom wasn't able to, so I feel like I have that on me. Like that's part of my why. Like to just continue to keep going, to make them proud, to be able to have a life that I'm still living, to go after my dreams and build, and then bring others on who's doing that same thing, living their life of purpose, and inspire others to do that same thing. Like go live out your purpose. Life is not guaranteed daily. Like don't take it for granted.
That's a big one.
When you lost people that close to you so young, you know, you look at life differently.
Right.
And that's why I do what I do. That's part of my why.
Right. Oh, man, that's huge. Kind of like they said, it's arrogant of you to think that God is going to give you another opportunity.
Whew.
If he gave you one today, if he woke you up today, don't assume he's going to do the same thing tomorrow. So you got to make the most out of whatever he gives you and presents with you today and cherish it.
Because at the end of the day, I thought she was gonna finish the sentence. The day gonna end.
Yes.
You caught her slipping. There she go.
Yes. At the end of the day, they gonna end.
Yeah, I got you over there. Yeah.
Best statement ever.
Yes. So what would you tell your younger self, maybe like preteen, you know, 13 or something like that? What was going on then, and what would you say to that young girl?
Don't stop.
Don't stop.
Don't stop. I know you know, I've had many nights, especially in college, many nights of confusion and crying and unsure and wanting to give up. Don't stop.
Don't stop. Keep going.
Keep falling. Keep fumbling. Keep hustling. Keep failing. Keep believing in yourself because you got it. You're worth it.
Amen. I love that. So, y'all, we're going to take a quick break because we're going to be back. And it's Quita's time to whack when we do.
Your name?
LLC.
It can be your name. That's always my first recommendation is to just LLC your name. Because then, even especially if you don't know what business you want to start, LLC your name.
Okay.
And if you want to really make it, LLC your name is put something like just Enterprises at the end. Shaquilla Hamilton Enterprises. I can build
so if you put in your name,
anything under that. Yeah, or like Enterprises is an example. Like, you know, institution, capital, Shaquilla Mariah Capital.
Okay.
Anything that makes it, because the biggest thing I say when choosing a name is you want a name that sounds fundable.
Right.
I want my business to be named something that when I walk inside of a
Like
bank,
JP Morgan Inc.
I want it to be something that when they, you know, on paper, if I put it in the application, they don't know I'm an African American woman. They don't know. All they know is this name sounds okay. This sounds fundable. This sounds like something that can be internationally traded, or you know, this sounds like something I can put money behind.
Okay.
Not Hot Girl Money LLC, you know, stuff like that. Like I'm like the bank's gonna look at that and they're gonna go, okay, what do you do? And then they start.
Have some millions if you going up there with that kind of name.
They gonna start asking Kaleidoscope. I can DBA BBG Judy and still fall under that. But the banks don't see BB Judy. They see Kaleidoscope.
Okay.
And I will, you know, if I'm going to.
So we're back, and it's your girl Marquita Fiona on Hits 92.3 ATL, and we have the 60-day CEO in the house, Shaquilla Hamilton.
Yes,
with us.
ma'am, we in here.
So we just diving into business and all this stuff today because she knows it. And so we're gonna get back into it.
Okay.
So say for instance someone is looking to start their business and maybe their credit score is not where it needs to be. They in like a 500 or 600. What would you say to that person? You know how to get started.
Clean your credit first.
Okay.
Like I said, your cash flow is the lifeblood of your business. So get your personal credit fixed as soon as possible. And there's a lot of little things you can do to build your credit. Especially if you're in the 6s, you're not too far off. The biggest thing, of course, pay down your debt. Because if you want a bank to be able to fund you, you have to show them that you can pay something back. Like, I'm not going to loan you money if I know you got a track record of not paying people back.
Right. It's
you know.
integrity.
Right. If I'm looking, if you come to me and like, yeah, I'm trying to start this little business and I just need a loan, but I know everybody who you borrow money from, you never pay them back, you're not getting money from me. I love you. I believe in you. Try harder. So the banks look at it the same way. If they pull your credit score and they pull your credit report and you have outstanding balances, you have crazy collections, all your credit cards maxed out, thank you, but no thank you. You too high of a risk.
Right.
And you want the banks to be your best friend, even if you initially don't need the money up front. If you want to be able to scale your business, grow your business to new heights, eventually you're going to need some sort of funding, some sort of additional capital to continue to build or to diversify. And so you want to make sure that your credit report is clean. So make sure that your credit cards, first and foremost, are paid down as much as possible, under 5% if possible. You want to make sure then that you're getting all of your payments in on time, under 30 days. A lot of people don't know that you can just call them and move your payment date around. If this don't work for me, just call. Hey, I can't pay on the 14th every month. That's a struggle. Can we push this to the 20th? I usually get paid around that time. Okay, there's a click of a button for them. Right. Or if you need an extension, as long as you pay it within 30 days. So if your due date comes and you miss that payment, it's technically not late until it's 30 days late. So you can ask them, what's the absolute last day before y'all report this to my credit? And make sure you pay before it reports to your credit, because that's what matters most. They will work, mind you, they want their money. Right. So they're going to work with you in whatever capacity to get their funds. If, this date don't work for you, okay, baby, what can you do to get us the money?
What's gonna work?
What's gonna work? Because I need my cash. Because if a lot of people, assuming that you're not gonna pay it, they're gonna think, oh well, it's gonna end up being a write-off. It's gonna end up going to collections. As opposed to if you work with them, they're more susceptible to say, all right, yeah, let's slide these dates around so that you can be able to afford this, be able to pay. And then on paper, to other companies and credit companies, they don't know that you got payment arrangements. All they know is, oh, you pay on time.
Right.
They don't know if I'm paying the day before it's due every month.
But they can't see all of that.
They can't see all. They can see is on-time payments, and that is very, very important on your credit report.
I love that. That was very informative. I hope you took notes, you all. And so, we also gonna do a question off of live. So, but we're gonna do this one. We're gonna go to the live question.
Got you.
So, what's a testimonial you received with someone who has purchased your course? Shaquilla.
Okay, so testimonial. So a friend of mine walked them through the 60-day CEO program. They were a newly licensed esthetician, and was like, all right, where do I go from here? Like, they got that initial buzz of when you get your license. Everybody's like, oh yeah, I want you to do my face, I want you to do my, things like that. And so business was great. I was able to help them register their LLC, get their EIN number, get their space funded and up to date, so they were able to have like a walk-in salon type space. We got all that back end stuff because like this person, all they knew is I want to be an esthetician, and right. And a lot of times, a lot of people, they know the front end, they know
what they want to do,
they know their passion, but that don't mean you know the back end of the business side of it.
Yeah,
right. You can be the world's best baker and have the best cake in the world, but your business can still crumble if you don't have those systems in place. And so I was able to. They got their scheduling system in, they got everything going, rolling, getting clients, and then of course eventually you hit a slowdown, and then they started to be nervous, like, okay, clients not coming in like they was when I was popping, when I was fresh.
Right.
That's okay. We're gonna keep the service rolling. Now we're going into that, like I said, it's not just a launch, but it's a launch, build, scale. So now we launched you, we build out your systems and things like that. Now let's scale it. You're only one person. You can only do one face at a time. How can we expand this? Let's get you some products.
Mm-hmm.
You're an esthetician. Your skin is beautiful. People ask you all the time, oh my God, what do you use? Start telling them your products. You don't have to say, oh, I use CeraVe. I use this brand that I created. Here's the price on it just for you as a discount. Get them in the door there, because now, even on the days that you don't book clients, I'm selling products.
Right.
And when you have walk-in clients, I can only get you if you live in this region or this area. I can ship anywhere in the world.
I love that.
So now we've really expanded. Now you can still do your walk-in clients because that's what you love doing. You love being able to touch the face and be one-on-one and personal. But you can also get 100, 200, even more orders a day if we scale this thing the right way and just ship out overnight.
That's awesome, because you have to think many ways to be able to monetize what you're doing, and not just that one way.
Right. So a lot of people say, they say the average millionaire has 7 streams of income. An untrained mind thinks that means I need to have 7 businesses.
No.
I need to figure out how to milk this cow and get 7 different products out of this cow. A cow gives you milk. Milk gives you cheese. Milk gives you, all the different things I can take this milk and make. So do the same thing with your business. All right, I'm an esthetician business. Okay, I can do services like facials. I can also do body contouring, things like that to expand. I can also do products. I can also, now it's 2024, I can do content creation. You know how many times I get on and I don't know what to do, so I just TikTok, I got dry skin. What products do y'all use? And I'm watching videos. Content creation, get on TikTok, post your morning routine every day of you doing your skin routine and things like that, and get paid from these platforms.
I love it. Like, it's so many more ways to get to the moolah, so you won't be fumbling no bags. You can get to the bag.
Listen, there's a million ways to get it. Why should you just choose one?
So, girl, people may wonder, like, with the community being free, so they would just purchase your course, but still get all those free things within your course when they become a part of your community, right?
It's actually the opposite. So you get the course and everything up for free.
Oh, okay.
I believe in giving free
Correct
game. It's the opposite. So like I said, the only thing you pay for is the workbook, and that's because the workbook is a tangible handheld. So you can come into the course and you can log in every day and watch, but I need you to be able to have a structured follow-up system. So I believe in a business Bible. Every time I start a new business.
A business Bible.
Yes, ma'am. I call it a business Bible. I get an empty notebook. And every time I have a business, every idea about that business, I'm brainstorming it. Every marketing tactic I'm going to do, everything that has anything to do with this idea is going into this notebook. So if whatever I did today, I'm journaling. If it didn't work, I'm writing that down. If it did work, I'm writing that down so that the next day I turn the page and I know what to go back on. So that was the premise of making this workbook, is that as you're going through these steps every day, you have something tangible that you can reflect on. So you're not going, dang, did I get that done? Did I not get that done? What all do I need to do? There's a calendar in it. It's like a planner. Every day I can write down. It also tells you what you should be doing. There's a slot that says, this is what I didn't get done. This is what I need to do tomorrow to fix what I didn't get done. So, yeah, it's so the planner, the workbook is what you actually would pay for, but everything else is free because I want you to be able to grow. I want you to be able to learn. I want you to be able to have these things that you can flourish with. And I'm in the business of helping you make your business.
I love that. So, it's a support time of the show. We're about to close it out. And
all right.
We love to support. So you got to tell us what tea you have brewing so that we can definitely support Shaquilla in the 60-Day CEO,
What tea I have brewing? So the tea that I have brewing within the business is not just with the 60-Day CEO. Like I said, where you get all of those great, amazing freebies, but for those who are ready to take their business to the next level, or like you might already, I don't need help getting my LLC. I already got that. I need help like actually throwing this thing up against like growing this thing out. I have another program called the CEO Society. Now that's going to be a paid program. That's a paid program because it's a little more in depth, but that one is helping you, for the next level 2. Like, all right, now we need business funding. Now we're trying to figure out how to get to these banks and get $50,000 lines of credit, $100,000 lines of credit, so that we are going to the next level. This ain't the starter kit.
Okay. I mean, high level, more level.
It is.
The higher the level, the more you're getting.
There we go. So like I said, you start out with me for free and I give you everything you need to grow. And now when you're ready to take it serious, when you're ready to make a move and leave a legacy, join the 60-Day CEO Society. Okay, y'all. So we about to get ready to close this thing up. I definitely enjoyed you all listening in on us today, and I thank you for coming on, Shaquilla. So we just gonna ask you, what's a book or quote you recommend as we just, a book that I recommend.
Little dessert for the day.
Ooh, I gotta pick one. So for anybody who's just really getting started, if you want to get started, I would say believe in mindset and begin your mindset first. I would say start with the 4 agreements.
I love that book. Yes. So on that note, I love it. Y'all already know. If you heard me before, I always try to recite them. Sometimes I lose them, but hey, the 4 agreements is definitely the book you should definitely be getting. So once again, it's your girl Marquita Vion. Hit on Hits 92.3 ACF Fridays at 12 p.m. Make sure you tune in, and we're outie. Have a blessed one. So I forgot to say, no, you're great. The life you desire, you're great.
Oh, it's okay.
But it's good. I knew it was something. I was just trying to get off. Well, how was that?
It was fun. It was actually, this was one of my favorite ones, actually.
Everybody say that. I guess because I try to make it to where, like, it's just a conversation.
Yeah, it was very structured. I love that. I love that y'all got everything rolling. But, no, it definitely was a vibe. The energy was great. The questions were great. I love this.
Like, just like about you, your childhood, plus your business.
Right.
I don't like to be still.
Right. But I like the way how you got everything, like, segmented. Nah. I like how you got everything segmented and you know, you got a little fun mixed in there. This dope.
Yes. Thank you, girl.
Of course. Thank y'all for having me.
Pictures.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Terry, that's why I tell people,
TikTok
like,
and
when you
Instagram,
come,
too.
you can record, you repurpose the content.
Exactly. That's why I'm trying to get the different angles and stuff because it's gonna go on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram.
Oh wow. So did you just do like a different?
So I have this program. It's called Get Munch. And
Oh, you're trying it.
yeah, Munch will